Hi guys, welcome back to my Self Growth Journey channel. It's your girl Britannia, and in today's topic I will be talking about working on yourself. Let me start by asking you this question. Are you madly, profoundly, and uncontrollably in love with yourself today? If not, then you know it's time for you to make some changes. You know it's time for you to start working on yourself so that you can become the best version of yourself. I dare you to work on yourself. I dare you to work on yourself more than how you work for people. Because you working on yourself, you can add value to people. You working on yourself, you can be more valuable. I dare you to work on yourself today. I dare you to say, no matter what, I am going to put me first. I am going to work on me. Read a book a day. Take small steps. Start by taking small steps. 1 hour out of the day is enough. Just by listening to motivational speeches, reading self-development books, just to work on the inner you. I dare you to start saying no to negativity and start saying yes to positiveness. I dare you to feed your soul and good things and release all toxic energy. I dare you to work on yourself today. I dare you to put one foot in front of the other on the journey in working on yourself so that you can be the best person you can ever be. Stop being mediocre. Stop being like everybody else. You have to want to stand out. You have to want to make a difference. You be that example, a good example that people see and want to follow. But you can't do that when you are being like everybody else. You have to make that step and working on yourself today. And when time you don't want to work by yourself, you have to work by yourself. And when you're tired, you have to work by yourself. You have to make that choice in not being like everybody else. Be that one that stand out. Be that leader, not a follower. And how can you do this? It's by working on yourself daily. Work on yourself daily. So if you used to watch TV 20 hours a day, you cut it down to 5 hours a day. So you used to smoke like 3 spliff a day, you cut it down to all 2 spliff a day. It's not the big step that matters, it's the small step that counts. Because when you master the small steps, the big steps are going to be easy for you. If you drink for a way of escape, try listening to music. Or try reading a book. Do something the opposite of what you normally do. Work on yourself. And trust me, working on yourself it's going to take a lot of prayers. It is going to take a lot of prayer. Because you have you have your mind to deal with. You have your spirit to deal with. Plus you have the flesh to deal with. So you are going to need help from God. On this journey, when you thinking of yourself, say it's time for me to make a change. It's time for me to make a change. It's time for me to make that step in making that change. Stop saying that you want to change and you're not doing anything to make that change. Work on you. I dare you to work on yourself for a year. And you see how drastically your life will transform. Work on yourself. And stop being a follower. Start to be a leader. From once you lead, people will follow. There can't be another you, you know. There can't be another you. Being the person that you are today. So you want people to remember you? This is how you want someone to remember you? Why not be the best person that you can ever be? Why not leave a legacy behind just by you working on yourself? Don't leave this world the same way as you came. Work on yourself. Be a better you. Make the changes. Elevate from out of your community. And you can't do that by being the same person you are today. You have to work on yourself. Elevate. And when you elevate, you can come back and help your friend them. Help the people them in your community. But you can't expect change unless you start to change. And if you don't want change, you can stay as it is. But for persons out there who want to break the generational curse, who want suffering, self-doubt, guilt, everything that's negative that come up in you, insecurities, if you want it to stop at you, that's the people them, that's your children that come after you, know how to stand up and say, yes, me I gonna do me, and me I gonna become the best version of myself because my mother did do it for me, my father did do it for me. Them leave an example me can follow. If you don't work on yourself, you are always going to stay the same. Every year you say you're going to do better, you're going to do better. And at the end of the year, you're worse than how you did start. Make that change. Make that step to work on yourself. And stop saying, just stop, use your mouth without no action. Because you can't say you want a change when you yourself now work by yourself. You're not change nothing about yourself to make a difference. Stop watch people and focus by yourself. Focus on what will make you great. Focus on what will make you great, so that you can break that generational curse. Stop procrastinating. Stop saying I don't know or I can't bother. Because you're not going to ever reach nowhere in a life. You're not going to feel fulfilled because you're not add value to yourself that you can be valuable to others. You're going to just be the same like everybody else. Is that what you want? To be the same? You don't want to be different? You don't want when time you go somewhere, you leave your mark? You don't want somebody to say, this is not familiar, this is unfamiliar. I want more of what you carry. I want some of what you carry. You want people to remember you as just being. Just being. You don't want somebody to say, because of she, why me make the step to make a changes in my life. And because of him, why I stop smoke. And because of him, why I put on badness. Do it for you. Because you see, when you do it for you, you can help many people out there. Because it's going to shine. It's going to show up on you. Stop worrying about what people might say when you start change. When them start say a difference in you. Stop worrying about them people there. Stop worrying about those people because them need to fall off. Because as you change, your circle are going to change. As you grow and elevate, who not climb the ladder with you, I go always fall off. And don't worry about people that say you change and you this or you that. You're changing for a purpose, for a reason. Don't make because of somebody else you afraid to make that change for you. You afraid to work on yourself. Don't make because of somebody else or what others people might think. No. Do it for you. Do it for you. It is time to make that step in working on yourself. Work on yourself so that you can live the dream life you want to live. You cannot expect to reach your goal when you are doing the same things in life. Are you at your goal right now? Do you see yourself moving towards your goal right now? No. You have to make the changes. You have to say, enough is enough. It is time for you to start disciplining yourself. Discipline yourself. And when your insecurities them start come up, tell it for shut up. Use the scripture, I can do all things through Christ who give me strength. Stand up for yourself. Make that change for you. So that anybody else will come after you in a year lineage would say yes. Thank you. Leave a legacy. But it has to start with you. It has to start with you. Make that change today. Work on yourself today. And stop being mediocre. Stop being just like everybody else. Because if you want to reach your goals, then your current behavior not going to get you there. Change. Work on yourself and you will see the big difference. Work on yourself and you will see the big difference. And trust me, some days you will fall off, but just get back up again. Brush off and start moving. Make that step today in working on yourself. I have come to the end of my video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.